Camp Rainbow Phoenix is basically a camp where LGBT youth can go and allies can go and just be who they are. I went, and the last day I cried my eyes out because it was just an experience of a lifetime. At 13, I'm not the same person. From when I was 13 to now, I've changed completely, and I think that really has to do with Camp Rainbow Phoenix. You go the first day and you get on the bus and you don't know anyone. That's the first thing. You're terrified. That's what I was. And then you start to get to know people, you start to see people like you, and it's not just kids, it's mentors. A lot of the mentors are allies, and a lot of the mentors are gay, trans, LGBT. And that's what really attracted me back to the camp over and over again. It was seeing the mentors who are gay, who for me represented something, a hope. Because when I was 13, I didn't really know who I was. I didn't understand what I could become, what is possible. I didn't see a future for myself, and having the opportunity to hear someone else's story from the future. You know, I met one mentor who I wanted to be just like. I still want to be just like. She has like the coolest hair, and she's like has swag, and she's like this big lesbian, and I wanted to be that. And being able to see me, what I want myself to be in the future, gave me hope, gave me a want to be myself and grow and experience life. Because a lot of kids who are LGBT don't see a future for themselves because they don't understand what they are capable of and the life that they have the opportunity to have. There's always one person that really makes an impact, that really goes up to kids and talks and starts talking. Or it's a certain topic that gets them going, or it's just one thing that gets the kid out of their shell, and suddenly you see a whole different person. And that may not happen on the first day or the second day or the third day or the fourth day or the fifth day, but it will happen. It might not happen in the first year or the second year or the third year. It took me about 2 years to finally be completely open with myself and be able to relax and have a good time. And when that happened, my whole perspective changed. And then kids are looking back and thinking, oh man, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I just go out in the beginning? Why didn't I just talk in the beginning? And what's important is that we give as much time as possible to these kids. This year decided to get involved in camp committee, and it is a lot of work. I did not expect the work that goes into camp. The people that take their time and put it toward camp are what makes it all possible. It's gone around a lot, now a lot of kids are starting to get to know it, a lot of youth are starting to understand it, a lot of volunteers for PFLAG are starting to get to know what it's like, and that's definitely brought up our numbers of youth going, a lot more campers. And that's awesome. That's like the best thing that could ever happen. It's completely free for the campers. It has to be free for the campers, or not a lot of kids are gonna get in. But the issue is starting to become that there's so many kids needing that safe space, but there's not a lot of volunteers, there's not enough funding to actually provide it. And so we always need more and more people to be willing to put in their time. One year I was not going through the easiest of times at home, especially in my own head. And the only thing that kept me going was camp. No one judges you at camp. No one wants you to be something you're not. And at school and at home, you're always gonna run into that. You're always gonna run into that judgment, that want to be different, to fit more into a role, and that doesn't happen at camp. You just are who you are. When I was younger, I didn't want to be around. I didn't want to, sometimes I didn't want to live. And camp saved me and brought me to a place where I believed that I could be saved and believed that I could save myself. Not everyone's gonna have that experience. Not everyone is gonna feel the same way. Some people are just gonna go and have a good time, maybe not come back, maybe just are like, okay, it's free, I'm gonna go. But for that, say one kid out of the 60 that now are going, lives because of camp. Realize that they could live because of camp. If one kid is alive, then isn't the whole thing worth it? My name is Eden. I'm a student at the Durham District School Board, and this is my story.